Welcome back to Data Cloud Now. Today we are yet again exploring manufacturing, which means it's now time to jump over to Hannover Messe in Germany, where I am delighted to be joined by Tobias from Deloitte. Great to have Deloitte back on Data Cloud Now. Sustainability has been one of the major market trends of the past year, driven by both consumer demand and regulatory pressure. Can you give some advice to how analytic solutions can help companies adjust to these trends, Tobias?
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Of course. We do see that analytics definitely plays a crucial role in various sustainability initiatives for our clients. One is most probably the most urgent one is meeting the regulatory and disclosure requirements. And there's a huge lack of information out there. So it means companies struggle with gathering actually the data because it's simply not available. And analytics can in general help to consolidate the data from various sources, be it external data sources, internal corporate data sources, and also to enrich and approximate missing data, which just is possible with analytics. On the other hand, you just mentioned the shift of the demand of the customer demand towards sustainable products, and there we came up already with solutions that shows that analytics can help identifying actually the sustainability drivers. So what are the characteristics related to a certain product that the customers are searching for, and on the other hand also to figure out how much of money are they actually willing to pay extra for such characteristics, as it is always challenging to bring together sustainability goals and profitability for our client.
You know, Tobias, thank you so much for your perspective. I want to turn it over to current events. With the launch of the Manufacturing Data Cloud, how is this helping you and your team at Deloitte deliver increased value to your customers?
Yes, so the manufacturing cloud is actually the perfect baseline to build custom solutions in the sustainability, and is particular in the manufacturing space. Because I already mentioned that sustainability use cases are normally characterized by having data in external and internal data sources, and this can be the single point of truth basically where all the data are brought together. Second, there is the Snowflake marketplace, which you can actually combine with your applications. So you don't need to start from scratch. You have already data products in place. You already have applications in place probably, or even AI-based solutions that you can easily incorporate and thereby speed up the entire delivery and development of new analytical applications. And beyond that, I mean, the current situation for many clients, it's about making transparency on their current performance when it comes to ESG. But what comes next afterwards is basically that you need also to get more sophisticated insights out of the data using AI, using predictive and prescriptive applications probably, and therefore having capabilities of, for instance, Snowpark in place is the perfect fit to be prepared for today's demand, but also for future challenges that our clients have.
You know, an exciting next chapter, Tobias. The world of manufacturing has converged at Hannover Messe. How do you see large manufacturing companies in particular advance their ESG strategy?
When it comes to ESG strategy, there are two areas in which we do see potential for us to help our clients. The first one is in the area of energy and smart energy. So energy costs are basically going through the roof. Second, many companies now are shifting due to decarbonization reasons to renewable energies, which bring another set of challenges with them. And we, for instance, have brought together with the manufacturing cloud a solution which is called Smart Energy, which helps the clients to optimize their energy supply, their consumption, the storage of energy in order to streamline and optimize their production processes, basically. The second area is decarbonization strategy as such. So especially Scope 3 emissions is pretty hard for the companies to reduce, right? Because it's related to resources that the companies do not own. And therefore, we came up with a more semantic analytics-based approach in which we help the client to identify alternative materials, alternative intermediate products that they use, even alternative suppliers with whom they can build a new business partner relationship, which as a consequence help them to to bring down the Scope 3 emissions, and by doing so, as a consequence, to reach their ambitious CO2 neutrality goals.
You know, Tobias, I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out in the future. From your standpoint, what's top of mind for you as you enter the second half of 2023?
I mean, what I'm really looking forward to is, I mean, we know that our clients currently, they do have the need to come up with new sustainability strategies. But sustainability goals as such, to pursue those, is really challenging once you start bringing them together with your actual profitability goals. And this is a new challenge on its own. And I'm really looking forward to tackle these challenges, and especially with technologies like Snowflake. I'm very looking forward to that part the next year.
Thanks, Tobias. It's been an absolute pleasure hearing your insights around the manufacturing industry. Thanks again for joining me on Data Cloud Now.
Thanks, Ryan.
And for the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green.
I'll see you next time.